we go. So this is the NOOKColor, which is, it's an ebook reader, but it's also a little bit of an Android tablet. It just doesn't do everything that, say, a Samsung Android tablet would do, but it reads books much better. So we've got here, just going through, you can see that the page turns because it's a color LCD with a quick refresh rate. You don't have any sort of problems like you normally would. You can highlight text, you can share via Facebook, Twitter, or email your contacts.
Look up a word.
And that looks up on what?
We've got our own dictionary, plus you can go to
Wikipedia or Google.
On our library, you can see we've got books, magazines, and we show you how beautiful this color screen looks. You can go, isn't that gorgeous? Portrait, or in landscape, you'll get a full spread.
What's the resolution of the screen?
It's 1024 by 600.
Sounds about right.
Yes. And oh, let me do this.
And can you zoom in on these pages too?
Actually, you can. You can pinch and zoom. But a really cool patent pending feature we have is called Article View.
Where it reflows the text.
So it reflows the text, and you can see it the way you want to read it, and you can also customize it to different sizes and fonts, so you can really read your magazine the way you want to read it, very similar to our book experience.
Now, our magazine's going to be available on the e-ink version as well. I mean, obviously they won't have all the same features, but...
Right, so not at this time we have some that are available that have more of that book-like feature. And let me also just show you our children's books. Oh, here's Richard Scarry's books here. So we have a number of different children's books. It's the first time we've put together the largest collection of digital picture books for children. And many have the option where you can read by yourself or read to me, where we have professionally narrated by an author, not by an actor or a professional, not a computer. And what's really fun is that the child can, or the parent can touch on the text. You can also zoom in, double tap. Oops, sorry. It's always I do it sideways. There we go. And it'll read to you too. We're probably not in the greatest environment to read, but I can also bring up a slider here on the bottom that'll give me navigation.
I may forget to pick it up.
Yeah. There we go. And let's go back to the front and I'll show you what the read to me. It'll be a little loud for this, but I'm going to hold it up to your ear if you don't mind. You want to hear? Or actually,
is red. Lily's Apple car is red. Okay. So is his sneaker.
Here we go.
Fire engines are red. Good for you.
Are red. That's true. Or fire engines.
Fire engines. And then anytime you're on a book, you can you always just hold on it. And you have a lot of different options to organize it. And again, this area here is kind of your your coffee table. You can customize it and do it any way you want it. And this here is your daily shelf, and this is the last 50 books that you've downloaded or have received from a friend, because we have our Lend Me feature. Let me show you that. Your library, you can see your books. You have 4 different ways of viewing them. And you've got your magazines, newspapers, my shelves where you can customize your shelves. I put a couple there for my nieces and nephews. My files you can sideload and use an SD card. And then, Barnes Noble's always had this lending feature. And so these are all the books that I have in my library that I can lend to you. And then what we have new with NOOKColor is the Lend Me app. So now I can connect to my friends and see all of the great books that they have that I can ask to request, and I can borrow a book from their library. And I can look at it this way by either friends or the books that they have. So, and then I can just send out a request. They get an email and say, Lisa would like to borrow your book. And like magic, it's there and I'm reading. And then the shop feature is terrific. Oh, looks like I got kicked off of Wi-Fi here. But shop basically, take me a second to get back on here. Oops.
This is Wi-Fi only, not 3G right now, right?
Correct. There we go. So shop, we've done some really cool things here. We have used tapping our expertise in books. So Cecily's been a fiction expert for 25 years, and she's making recommendations. We're showing you all different kinds of things that we think you'd like to read here based on what you have previously purchased. And so again, it's really simple to, in a quick step, just tap on a book and learn more about it, download a free sample, purchase the book, and they've designed it so it's really fast, usually around 12 seconds or faster in your reading, so it's a really terrific experience.
And real quick, since we've got the connection, can we take a look at the web browser?
Oh, absolutely. So it's a full web browser, and you can double click on it to zoom in, and you got the plus and minus here. So you can do things like Facebook, you can do your email, you can shop, whatever you'd like to do. And the key thing about it is it's a reader's tablet.
Just want to see what the keyboard looks like.
Oh, there you go. There's the keyboard, virtual keyboard.
Yeah, and that looks pretty good for thumb typing. Okay.
Absolutely. And the key thing about this is that it's designed to be a reader's tablet. It has access to more than 2 million titles. Everything that you want to read, your new releases, bestsellers, etc. And now you can read everything in beautiful color. Magazines, kids' books, pictures and books look fantastic too. And so we're really excited about it, and that's NOOKColor.
And real quick, before I run out of time on the video, if you could show me on the original Nook, you were saying that there's going to be a software update soon. I think the most impressive thing visually is faster page turns. Could you just show me what that looks like?
Absolutely. So this is Nook, and we are going to have our 1.5 firmware update coming next week. And so we have updated the software to add passcodes. Last page read will sync across all of the products, and our page turns are now 50% faster.
Great. Thanks so much.
There you go. Thank you.